Probably should change my shirt. Hello, I am back. I am back. Am I back for reals? For realsies? Yes. Let's hope. I want to be, so let's just hope that I am. I'm not gonna say yes, I'm not gonna say no, I have the motivation, I'm just gonna go with the flow. Hello, it's Renny Jarrett. Hope you know that right now. You should know that right now. It's Renny Jarrett. I hope you didn't forget because, hello. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes, if you want to. But if you don't want to, that's also great. Okay, to start, I'm not mad. I'm not sad. I am disappointed. You know, like that moment where you think you're actually starting to like someone. That's where I was, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So I'm gonna start with the first message because I feel like that's just weird. That's where I ended up. I was like, wait, what's the first thing that was said? We met on Tinder. I Catfished off Tinder. Obviously, I feel like when people hear that it was off Tinder, it's like, oh, obviously. But it's like, I've had Tinder. I downloaded Tinder in high school, and it's the first time I don't know that. I haven't met up with everyone that I've matched with, so maybe like someone matched with me and it was a catfish, but I've never actually like been in the position where I talk to someone, I actually start liking someone and they're like, ha, actually I'm a catfish. I was gonna delete it actually. Like I was at the point where I was actually like thinking of deleting Tinder. I was just swiping and I was like, this is so boring, like I was gonna delete it. And then I saw this girl and I was like, oh crap, she's actually really pretty. She started texting, and that's where I'm gonna start the actual story. I just wanted to give like a background of like how everything actually happened because I've been debating if I want to put the picture in this like video, but I'm gonna do it for purposes of number one. I'm gonna put the reason why I'm gonna put her pictures in this video just in case. Okay, there's a lot of details in the story that are gonna be confusing, so it's like, I don't know if she lives in New York or she lives in Toronto. There's a chance she could live in Toronto. If she lives in Toronto and she sees this, it could be really awkward, but it could be like, hey, there's someone out there that's like using your pictures and giving people a lot of false hope. And number two, just like so you guys can see, and if you ever see this picture, it could be the real person. Like if you know this person even, like, I don't know, like it could be the real person, but you never know. I like to just spread awareness, I guess, but I'm talking too much and I haven't even gotten to the story. So it's not a lot into the story. I think mainly I kind of just wanted to tell you guys because I've never had this experience before and I never had it happen. I laugh about it now, but before obviously I didn't recognize. I did, but I was like, no, it's okay. Anyways, let me just get to it. The name they gave was Hina. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's fake, but I'm hoping it's fake. And I'm not just talking to like an actual person. I doubt they'll ever see this. Okay, long story short, I didn't even get to the message. I always do this. My brain is also not working because this has confused the F out of me for the last couple days. Like, hey Renny, it's Hina. I was like, hey, what's up? And they're like, when are you trying to have a family together? LOL JK. And I remember being like, oh, we're gonna adopt. Yeah, it was like, when are you trying to have a family together? LOL JK. I'm just watching basketball. How about you? What did you? Blah, blah, blah. That part doesn't matter. The only part that mattered was when they said, well, she said, you're trying to have a family. But, you know, the messages are here. Pause to read. These are also my private messages. Like, I keep wanting to make this video and put these messages here because I'm like, this person doesn't exist. So for this video, we're just gonna say this person doesn't exist because I don't want to feel like I'm putting someone's information out there. But these are also my messages. So yeah, it was just like, there was just a lot of things that I should have called out, and I should have been like, oh, that's weird. Like obviously not all catfishes are the same, but I know small things. Like I never FaceTime, meet up. I don't never want to talk about certain things or lie. All that happened. Like they asked me to send a contact picture. And I also said send me a contact picture, and they did. So I didn't immediately thought I was getting catfished. So I was like, okay, I'm like, you just have a bunch of pictures of this girl just in your phone. They even asked me like, oh, like, are you gonna plan Valentine's Day for us? And it's like, so what if I did? What if I planned Valentine's Day for a cat? Oh my god, because I was thinking about like Valentine's Day plans. I'm not gonna lie, because I was starting to actually like this person. Anyways, like I remember the first time I thought I was overthinking. They sent me pictures and they didn't all look like the same time. Like obviously they didn't look like younger or like older, but I could tell they wasn't the same time period. Even if it was the same hairstyle, you can tell. They would always be like, oh, send me pictures, and I'm like, sure. I knew it wasn't, and it was never anything sexual. It was just like send me like pictures of, I want to see pictures, and I always be like, oh, like that's so cute, like you want to see pictures of me, you want to make me your wallpaper. I would like send just pictures I posted on Instagram, Snapchat. Like I take pictures all the time, I just never post on Instagram. I thought that was weird, but I thought it was also okay because in relationships I've done that, and I keep thinking that like now when you say things out loud it sounds funny. I didn't say any of this out loud during the whole month, or like month, and I don't know how, I actually don't know how long. Like it feels like it was forever. That's why I just want to talk about it and get it out of my system. Oh, I'm gonna talk about how I found out, and I think that's also the other important part. How did I find out? They told me, straight up told me like, hey, this is not, and this is not with, yeah, this, I'm not who you think I am. Also, it was 10 a.m. in the morning. I'll paint the picture. It was 10 a.m. in the morning. The Saturday, I woke up, and the night before that, I did this hair color, and I sent them I'll put a screenshot. I just put a screenshot up while I'm talking, so it makes, I sent them like a thing, like guess the color of my hair. Obviously they were asleep. The message before that, I knew they were asleep. I don't know, it was in the middle of the night. I was going through it clearly because I was dyeing my hair like 4 a.m. No, it was 2 a.m. in the morning. Dyeing my hair at 2 a.m. in the morning. But they woke up and then they messaged and they're like, oh, wish I stayed up to talk to you. Did you sleep? Same old, same old. I'll put it up. But then I'm gonna talk about how I found out. I'll give a dramatic reading. My voice is going away because I didn't fill up my water bottle. I'll do a dramatic reading, and you're gonna see why I'm doing. You're gonna see why I'm doing a dramatic reading. Because Renny, see, I have to tell you something. I'm not Hina. I'm a guy. I don't want to lead you on any further. I did this because I've actually known you since high school, and I've been in love with you since high school. And I wanted your attention in a way that you would give it to me. Every day I think about you and I can't get you out of my head. And your love for me has ruined my life. The only way it can be fixed is if you be with me. I'll do whatever it takes for you to give me a chance. And I mean anything. So if there's anything you want me to do, just let me know. Anyways, I hope you give me a chance because I need you. If not, I understand and I'll move on with my life. When I first heard this, I was like, what? Like the first part of the message, like my heart, like I was like, oh, like what? Like what? Because I had a feeling, but my heart was like, my heart broke. Like it was starting to sink. And then when he got to the part, it was like, oh, like I was in love with you since high school, da 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 da. My heart just started to like piece back together. And I was like, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. Like I know I went to a couple high schools and I definitely did meet everyone in my high school. Like I can't even if they probably told me their name, I probably wouldn't even know. Even if it was someone from my high school, like I don't know. But I was like, that's not true. Like that's definitely not true. Like that's not a thing that happens. Like I was probably in denial, but I was like, my life doesn't work like that. So I said, which high school? And he's like, I forgot the high school name because I went there for only a few weeks. I basically saw you and immediately thought you were the prettiest girl I've ever seen. I went to your social media a lot as well and couldn't stop. I live in New York. It was just like try harder. Like try harder. Like I'm more mad that I don't believe the story. Like I'd rather you say it like some, I don't know. At this point nothing makes sense. I'm tired. Like it was literally in the morning. I stopped saying literally, but I opened my eyes. You know when you open your eyes in the morning, you grab your phone, you look at it. The first message that I saw was like the I wish I stayed up to talk to you, like, and then I guess my hair color was orange, and then they were still typing, so I put my phone down. I checked it again and that was that message. I'm so animated, Jesus God. I moved around a lot in high school, but I was not pretty in high school. Like no, like I don't know if I'm in denial. Maybe this is denial. You can comment down below if this is denial. No, I said I have so many questions, but a part of me kind of figured, I've joked about it to you, I still don't think you're being honest, but I just woke up. Maybe I'll be mad about it later, but right now I feel bad for you. This was a lot. Basically, that's how we still feel right now. It's like I still have a lot of questions. It's slowly starting to hit me like, oh, this person doesn't exist. Whatever you were so happy about is not gonna happen at all because this person doesn't exist. But at the same time, it's like, why did you still lie? Did you still lie to me after you catfished? So it's like I didn't even feel mad. It was just like I'm disappointed and I'm sad for you. He's like, I'm being honest, I wouldn't lie to you about catfishing. He's like, I wouldn't lie to you about catfishing you, LOL. all I wanted is a chance and I'll make the most out of it. And I was like, I believe you're a catfish. I don't believe the reasons why. And I was like, we live in a simulation, not a movie. And he's like, well, I'm in love with you. I'm not lying about you. Like I said, I'll do whatever you want for you. I'll do whatever you want for you to be mine. He claimed he was 18 and then 20, but then 18. So it was like, you're 18, you met me in high school, but you don't remember which one, and you happened to find me in Tinder. That was also the thing. It's like, if you knew me in high school, how did you just happen to find me in Tinder? Like, did you find me in Tinder when you were a catfish, knew that you knew me in high school, and then decided to catfish me? No. I was like, what's your name? And he's like, that's a lie. I'm actually 23. And my name is Marcus. I was kidding about the being in love with you for years. And oh yeah, this is the part where it gets scummy. Like, it's already scummy, but it got like a little extra scummy. This guy was like, oh, that's a lie. I'm actually 23. My name is Marcus. I'm kidding about being in love with you since high school, but I'm in love with you right now. I've never had so much fun talking to someone. And when I heard that, I threw up in my mouth, and my whole body threw up. My brain threw up. Like vomit was coming out of my eyes. Like, I was like, you're a 23-year-old guy. So let me rephrase that now. You're a 23-year-old guy pretending to be a 20-year-old girl on the internet that lives in Toronto and work in Starbucks. I'm gonna listen to my guts this time and say that's bullshit, because I'm not here thinking like, oh, Hina's real. But I'm not here thinking that a 23-year-old guy that lives in New York that looks like this is pretending to be a 20-year-old girl that lives in Toronto that works at Starbucks. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't happen. I'd rather you told me like I'm a fucking 50-year-old guy that lives in my mom's basement or something. Like, obviously I'd be grossed out, but I'd be like, whatever, bye, have a good day. So you catfished me and then pretend to be, and then did you want me to feel stupid? Like, did you want me to be like, oh, you were in love with me since high school? Like, what were you trying to, that's what I don't get. What were you trying to get from that little bit that you try to pull? Like, you try to pull that whole, oh, I was in love with you since high school. Like, what did you want from that? Like, what did you want me to, do you want me to be like? Anyways, so I thought he was trying to make me feel stupid, which also made me just annoyed. But then he sent me the pictures and videos I've been throwing around this whole video. He sent me those and I was like, have a good day, and he sent me those and he's like, no, stay, this is me, by the way. I'm sorry for real though. I'm sorry though, for real. And one thing I've noticed, like, she didn't talk like this. She didn't talk like this at all. Like, I don't know. She didn't talk like that. It's like, no, stay, this is me, by the way. I'm sorry though, for real. And I was like, who's the girl in the picture? Because honestly, that's the only thing I even cared about. You keep asking me if he was cute or whatever, and no. And like, you don't hold up to the same standards. And if you're listening to this, you didn't hold up to the same standards as her, because I'm a girl thinking I'm talking to a girl. You can't just be like, oh wait, LOL, I'm a guy, but you know, still date me. He's like, some girl from Insta, she's straight, probably, LOL. I don't think she's straight, but she doesn't look straight. She doesn't look straight. I don't know. You know what I mean. If you live in Toronto, sometimes you see people and you're like, you're not straight. You look cool. He's like, you think I'm cute? And I actually threw up in my mouth again when he said this, because I'm like, you stole someone's pictures and then you think I'm cute though? And it's like, are you insecure? That's why you pretended to be a 20-year-old girl that works at Starbucks and live in Toronto? I'm not gonna get over that. Okay. I was like, you stole someone's photos and you don't remember them? Because he's like, some girl from Insta. And I was like, who is it? Obviously he's not gonna tell me exactly who it is. And so like, you stole someone's photos and forgot? He's like, yeah, I forgot, I'm sorry, I'll try and find them again. And like, you lied about your parents dying. This is so pointless. None of us got anything out of it. I'll never get closure from this, and that's what I was annoyed about too. He's like, my parents are actually dead, LOL, and you don't know unless you try. And I was like, honestly, I want to put it up also, you can read. The last thing he said to me was, okay, you win, but if you change your mind, you know where to find, and then put an emoji. And I'm like, are you someone I know? When he said that, I know he probably didn't mean it like this, but the first thing that came to my mind was like, are you someone I know? Like, how are you gonna come out that you're a catfish but then still lie about the reason why you're catfishing? Like, just tell me why you're catfishing me. Some of the things you tell me, were they real? Like, you can't be out here catfishing people, because then you go on with your life to catfish other people, and then the people that you already catfish is left like, what? I'm not over it. You're a 23-year-old guy pretending to be a 20-year-old girl. That's what I don't get. And you pretend to be a gay girl. It doesn't make sense when I say it out loud. The more I say it out loud, it does not make sense. 20-year-old girl. And it's like, I don't know, when people catfish, they don't, like, I've seen guys pretend to be girls on the MTV show Catfish. I've seen it. It's not, I'm not saying like, oh, it's a guy pretending to be a girl. Oh my God. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's no like drastic difference. Like, when a guy pretends to be a girl, it's like, I don't know, it's like a gay guy or like a trans guy or like he's in the LGBTQ community. Like, this guy, obviously can't tell. I don't know if he's in the the gay community, but it doesn't seem like it. But if the things you're telling me are true, then maybe I just cracked the code. Maybe I just figured out why. It's probably not. Maybe I'm just trying to justify shit. Maybe it's a gay guy pretending to be a gay girl. Wait, but if you're a gay guy, why are you online talking to girls? It still doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. If it was a gay guy, I'm pretty sure that Catfish is probably watching this dying. But I hope you're having fun. Leave a like. But if you're a gay guy pretending to be a gay girl, why are you talking? So it's not a gay guy. This guy has to be straight because you're pretending to be a gay girl. So you're talking to girls. It's like, why did you pretend to be a girl in the first place? I'm not saying it's weird. Actually, in this case, it's weird. No, I know I'm not homophobic at all. And will never, no. Ever. But it's weird. In this situation, it's weird that a guy was pretending to be a girl. He was talking to guys. If he was talking to guys, it would make sense because he doesn't feel comfortable talking to guys as a girl. As a guy, I mean, as himself. So, you know, pretend to be a girl online and talk to guys. Maybe he was talking to guys. I don't know. He didn't say they were gay in the bio, so maybe they were talking to guys. You know what? I'm actually gonna give myself that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Oh, just a gay person trying to be comfortable. Maybe I help someone come out of the closet a little bit more. Maybe I help someone discover some things that they like to do over the phone. I'm joking. No, but no. Yeah, actually, I ain't even mad. I'm just confused. I don't like being confused. And when I'm confused, everything else is confusing. I don't like being confused. And that's the thing. I'm not mad. I'm even sad. I'm sad at the superficial part. I wanted us to do all the cute shit that we talked about, but I know there's specifically someone right now that is laughing fucking asses off. Not the catfish. This guy that I curved because he's been asking to like date me, and I know he is laughing right now because I called him. I told him about Hina. I told him about her. So, not exactly like I just said I was talking to someone. So the fact that I got catfished is kind of hilarious. Here I am still trying to justify, you know, how much takes I've taken. I hope you enjoy the video. Bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see this video. Bye. They took 48 hours to answer me once, and I was like, nah, it's a catfish. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my head, but when they took 48 hours to answer, I was like, this is a catfish. And I joked about it. I was like, I'm just gonna say you're a catfish and move on. And they're like, I'm not a catfish. And I'll put up the messages because I should just follow my gut, but no, I'm overthinking.